Flow can make the season even merrier. Switch to a Flow prepaid combo plan and we'll give you a 30-day plan absolutely free. That's a whole month on us. 36 gigabytes of data, unlimited calls and texts, plus all the social media and WhatsApp you need to share every festive moment. Plus, spin the wheel for even more prizes. Switch to Flow prepaid today and get your next combo on the house. Sign up in-store today or visit online at discoverflow.co. We keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And good morning, everyone. We are back with you for another day for the Flow Activated Mornings program here on WEFM. In studio, it is
Maka.
And in the virtual studio, we have...
Nobody sure.
Hello. Yes, I'm right here. Oh, God, sorry.
Oh, your camera.
You're hearing me? You're not seeing me? Oh.
Yes, we are seeing you now. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I am, we're joined by Nicole Joseph Chin, and I am Roleza Samuel.
Roro.
You know, I have a lot to say. There are so many variations of my names. It isn't funny. Huh? Nicole?
In St. Lucia, Roro is Bacchanal, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Who knows? I need to have them instructions, so who knows? And bless my eyesight this Wednesday morning. Look who has joined us on the live, or who has at least let his presence be known. Asman Marksman, you were missing in action since the 28th of November. Only because of a post from Kenton, I realized that you're still around. So Asman Marksman, good morning to you. We're happy to know that you're joining us this morning. All right, so how's everybody doing?
Nicole, how things shaping up in Trinidad? I know things getting busy.
Don't get me started. I am very concerned. We are all concerned. And there's no information really. You know where we getting our information? International press and articles, and a few people who are deeply invested in sharing information. So that's the truth. You know, we really we are just as unaware as many.
All right. So I know the essence of what you're talking about. So we will get into that after 8. But for Christmas itself, how things looking?
Christmas? Well, I want you all to go. I'm gonna send you all the link because people decorating and dressing up. There was a little bit of a Trinity Mall. Some of the malls been having like promotions. So what Trinity Mall did, which I found was really cute, they had no decoration. It looked like they were having a hard time because, of course, that mall has actually seen its days, you know. They had a few trees that were looking like they were about to fall down and all of that. And it was actually a build-up to their Christmas campaign around the Grinch. So people were being mean to them. People were like, oh, God, only in Trinity Mall is looking really bad. You know, people were really, really focusing on the negativity. Of course, Trinity Mall knew what they were doing. They had a strategy. And now their decoration is amazing. But I also want you all, and I'm going to send that video. There have been some cars that have been putting on lights and decorating. If you see these cars, they're like Christmas trees. Flashing lights, colored lights, all kinds of things. But again, you know me and my Tunapuna. Love for Tunapuna. So I have been passing through Tunapuna just to look. Seriously, you know, and I love the fact that all of these shops have tinsel. I think Tunapuna is the only place in Trinidad and Tobago, and I could be corrected. I would be corrected if it is that you want tinsel, you know, like the long time tinsel, the gold and the silver and the color. Tunapuna.
Okay.
Tunapuna.
I remember. I remember a few years as you were talking about Trin City, and I when I made mention before, about Trini's celebrating Christmas in September. Trin City had up a Christmas tree in September a few years ago. I'm not sure if that trend still continues in terms of them setting up very early, but I found it to be absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, I suppose it was the whole commercialization of Christmas as well. So,
Well,
yeah.
actually, Long Circular Mall was the first to put up decorations this season because I was there in October and I'm thinking, oh God, let people breathe now. Let people breathe. There's so many other things going on in October and only have up decorations already. But it was also, I think it was a pleasant surprise because, you know, people really need that kind of fillip inside of a day, a little lift, something that you weren't looking for, expecting. So that day I was like, And then I recognized they were actually also just doing like a phased decoration. So they were taking it in phases. I'm not a mall person, so I really don't know what the other malls look like. But Gulf City always goes all out.
Okay.
So I anticipate I will see some of the decorations as the days go by. But the cars and thing. And then there was a little bit of another competitive discussion around a tree that was put up in a particular area, a particular neighborhood. And that tree also, because of the fact that there was a scarcity of lights and decoration on it, everybody was getting, you know, having a fun time about the tree. And then in turn, they did like about 3 phases of installation so that the tree is now well put up. So that's Brentwood. So yeah, I think people are feeling the feelings. My cake done baked for the last almost a month already. My cakes have been baked. And I am ready. My pastels ordered. I don't make pastels anymore. I don't make punch de creme, but everything just appears.
Nicole, any VAT-free day for Trinidad?
not that I know of.
No, Nicole, Nicole, we want your pasta.
I didn't say good morning. You know, I actually didn't say good morning. Good morning, Roleza. Good morning, Maka.
Good morning.
Nothing that I know of yet.
No, okay. All right. I don't know why Maka being so
There's a trend going around the Caribbean. Almost, how many islands have VAT-free day now?
Well, it is now, I think, 3. It is now 3 officially.
I thought it was 2.
No, so the first one actually started in St. Kitts in August of this year.
We have St. Lucia.
So it's now, so it's was St. Kitts in August, then us, and now St. Lucia is having theirs on the 22nd. Right, the 22nd. So,
okay.
I mean,
guess who's next? Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, but it is good to see that this is, well, I am wondering if it's a thing that is catching on. But of course, persons are not necessarily, or citizens of the various Caribbean countries are not necessarily going to complain, because if it's a day that where you're able to save, then you are able to save, you know. So it's just interesting to see that this is catching on within the Caribbean. At least 3 countries specifically have a VAT-free days. Now, the thing of it is that there are some other countries where there is no personal income tax, etc., that is being paid in some of those countries. So they have a little bit of a flexibility in a sense of getting an ease, although I suppose the cost passes on in different ways. But in terms of the VAT-free days themselves, it's now 3 within the Caribbean. And interestingly, this is the government of St. Lucia that was reinstated. So they're now doing that for their citizens. So
well, that's a good thing. It's a good thing when people have the money to spend.
Is that it? That is it. That is it.
When they have the income and the spend, you know, the spending capacity. So maybe it's something that should be thought of. Pushing a little envelope here. Maybe something that should be thought of maybe quarterly.
Quarterly.
Or twice a year.
I know for us, under the new administration, they're looking to do it twice a year. Once in December and another time in August. They send the first Monday in August, although I really think it should be the last Friday in August.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's supposed to be at least twice a year for us. So, I mean, this Friday coming is going to be the first time it's happening. So, as Mr. Pompey said, of the Inland Revenue Department, they would look and see how it goes. Whatever kinks need to be worked out for next year, or for the next time, we'll see how it goes. But I know that it is a day that many persons are anticipating. I do have one thing, though. I noticed with some businesses, they already had a discount running for the year, right? And even a friend asked me the question on the weekend, how is it that some businesses are going to approach it? Because I know of one place in particular, they already have a 20% off on certain things within the store, but VAT is only going to be 16%. I know for Courts, and Lisa is going to be in this morning at 8:45 to let us know what Courts is doing. But Courts is also maintaining their current discounts as well as the VAT discount, discounted price. She would let us know how that calculation is working out. But for some of these businesses, I think, especially for those who already have ads running, already did promos stating that they have store-wide discount before the 19th. They had a promotion running for the 19th. Let us as customers know how they're going to treat the Friday. Is it just the 16% or is it going to be take off the VAT, the 16%, and whatever store discount was being offered beforehand? So I think for some of those businesses, you kind of have to let your customers know ahead of time so they would know how to budget and how to finance, do their budgeting properly. So yeah, that was just something there that a friend brought to my attention on the weekend that I'm throwing out there.
Somebody on the WhatsApp say Barbados had a VAT-free day. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I am not trying to knock the VAT-free day ahead of time, right? Let's see how it goes, because even if I get to save a $5 on something, people, that's a plate of food, or just about a plate of food I could buy in Clay Valley.
You already organized a shopping list?
So here what, right? The thing with me is that I have more needs than wants, in a sense, right? No, I have more wants than needs. And I'm not really a fan of crowds. I'm not a fan of waiting in long lines for purchases. I just have one thing on my mind that I really would like to get, because it's going to be... No, it's not even food related. That's the thing with me. It's not even food related. Maka, when it's like things, it's always something for the house. Like, I just forget I even exist sometimes. It's for the house.
Solar Christmas tree.
No, it's not even a solar Christmas tree.
It's lights. She wanted more lights.
No, it's not even lights. It's not even lights. And the only reason why I'm getting this because it's going to be significantly cheaper it's going to be cheaper on that day. But I mean, I could actually do without
how much cheaper?
It's going to be cheaper. Don't try to get my business, all right? But it's going to be cheaper.
I'll tell you this. This is a great time for entrepreneurs who are investing in their business to go into finding the things they need to either scale their business, expand their business, or strengthen their business. Now is a great time. I will encourage entrepreneurs or startups, if you were looking at your first investment, this is a good time.
Yeah.
And I really hope entrepreneurs take advantage of this.
One of my fellow villagers, Martin Maxine, so she sells different growth related items in Clare Valley itself. And she's saying, so I was asking if you're going to capitalize on the shopping there. So she's like, yeah, because it would help her to be able to restock her stall with certain things. So I think many persons do have their eye out for it. Of course, I did remind her that some things were already zero rated. So you're going to have to go and get the things that have VAT currently on them, right? But listen,
take advantage of it.
All are we trying to save $1 here, right?
I remember the Control of Inland Revenue mentioned that every $50 you spend, you're saving $7.
Yeah, so, just about. So yeah, $7.
Spend $100, you're saving $14. $14 could buy at least
something. It could buy something, right? It mightn't sound like it's a lot, but again, I am going to ask for sons. I'm not trying to get in your pockets. I'm not pocket watching, but please do your budget ahead of time. All right, do your budget ahead of time because you don't want to be caught off guard. Yes, it might sound like, oh, it's a big set of discounts everywhere, but you have to be mindful. Do your calculations ahead of time so you don't find yourself in an embarrassing position and you don't find yourself squeezing and having to beg and having to borrow come the 28th of December. All right,
man. We might get a little bonus salary.
A little top up.
Double.
Maka, you still with this? Listen, let me go to this segment, yes? All All righty, so we are going to be back with you for more Activated Mornings or Flow Activated Mornings here on WEFM. Coming up in a few seconds, we bring to you today's Traffic Talk. And I see somebody calling. We're going to have to take that call either after 7:45 or after 8.